Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adelya Endang Widyastuti. I'm from PBI 1 2018. In this video, I'm going to answer the questions of TEFL Methodology. Okay, let's start. The first question is, please mention and explain briefly the components of communication process. There are 6 components of communication process. The first is context. To have a good communication, we have to know the context first, because to deliver the message from the context, we can know where and with whom we are going to communicate. And then the second is sender. Sender is someone who delivers the message. We are going to know what communication we will have from the sender. And in delivering the message, sender have their own way, such as using symbol and graphic and also etc. And then the third is message. Message is the main point that we have to deliver in communication. It must be clear to avoid miscommunication. And then the fourth is medium. It is something that we use to deliver the message. It must be suitable so that the message can be conveyed properly. And then next is recipient. Recipient is someone who receives the message from the sender. The way recipient receive the message is depend on their communication ability, such as their knowledge and responsiveness. And then the last one is feedback. Feedback is the main point in communication. From feedback, we can know whether the sender or recipient have good communication or not. Okay, next we go to the second question. The question is, why do humans need language? Humans need language because from language they can communicate each other. They can deliver what's on their mind using symbol and then signs or sound to give information. The third question is, please give your opinion about the period, Dutch period, Japanese period, and independence period of English teaching in Indonesia. Which one do you think is the best period? In my opinion, each of the period have their own effect in English teaching in Indonesia. When the Dutch period, they can still learning Dutch, but English was strongly supported. Even it become a compulsory subject, and then given 3 or 4 times in a week, and it made the learners success in learning English. But it was different when in Japanese period, because at that time English was totally banned, so it's little bit hard to learn English, and the facility is also still like there was limitation of English teaching. When in independence period, English teaching is getting better. Some of English textbooks and dictionary has translated to Indonesian, and everything was already structured. Question number 4. In your opinion, what is the status of English compared to Indonesian nowadays? In my opinion, the status of English compared to Indonesian nowadays is as a foreign language. The global status of English makes every country in this world use English as their second language. But in Indonesia, English is used after their mother's language, because not all people in Indonesia can understand English. The last question, number 5. Please explain briefly about the function of English in Indonesia. The function of English in Indonesia, there are 6 functions. The first one is in the field of economic and business. The tourist industry in particular is dependent on English. Some office must have staffs who can work in English. And then the second is international relations. Diplomats may learn a lot of languages, but because English is an international language, it may be used as lingua franca. And then the third function is as the media. Most of world current information, like in the world's newspaper, are published in English. And the fourth is education. English is also taught widely as a foreign language for students in schools and universities. And then the fifth is communication. Much of the words communication are done in English and also electronically stored information in English. And the last is international travel and safety. It used for navigation at sea or for air traffic control. That's all about my answer. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.